Hi, I'm Ferdy Serum, and I want to give you an introduction to our Well-Being in a Digital Age session, Creating Cultures of Belonging, Safety, and Care. We talk a lot about story maps. Well, why are we talking about storytelling at all, and what is a story map? Language, song, prayer continue to be the lifeblood to us as persons, families, and communities through kinship. And we approach this work as artists seeking to share the joy of creation with others. So using the arts to engage families through digital storytelling has great power. And that's why we're using story maps to combine video, audio, images, text, and information to share intergenerational, intercultural expressions of the true riches of New Mexico, our family and cultural traditions growing from our deep roots in the land of enchantment. So next you'll see an example. And this example is of a story map of family recipes created by early learning families. The first two were made by 5-year-olds working across generations. Here's the young lady who's showing how her grandma makes tamales. And they were so proud when they saw this, when the family saw this. The second example that you'll see is from a 5-year-old who wanted to make Rice Krispie treats. And so he's going to show you what's involved. All of this learning, community learning, intergenerational learning, is made possible by the story maps. And they're very easy for teachers, students, and parents to learn to do. Story maps provide an on-ramp for empowered learners, and here's the hand of empowered learning. As we learn about the power in our hands, we find that these foundational social and emotional well-being skills are unlocked by curiosity. That's the black spiral at the center, and here we're focusing our curiosity on belonging. Belonging is expressed through identity. Who am I? Who are we? It's belonging that gives us agency to achieve purpose and affect change. Belonging takes courage because eventually it involves conflict. And belonging also has to do with commitment. It shapes our commitment to self, family, our common humanity. When it comes to trust, belonging defines the circle of trust that we're within. What is shared, what is protected, what is true. So this empowered hand now, we want to look at how these skills pair up with the 6 power pairs of the pillars of this community schools and use it as our basis for our efforts on digital equity. So when we're looking at identity, that resonates for us in expanded, culturally enriched learning opportunities. Who are these opportunities for? Who are they designed to include? How do we learn about cultures other than our own? We're using the 72 Microseasons project to connect students and families across New Mexico and the world every 5 days between February 4th and April 30th. Please visit the Microseasons story map for more info. We'll send that later. When we're talking about agency, our best example comes from the student council members of the Six Directions Indigenous School. Our current opportunity is to focus agency on supporting community navigators for community schools through the upcoming Digital Equity Grant. Students will make story maps to show how communities use data about the obstacles to 10 vital services and show how digital equity efforts will reduce these barriers. Collaborative leadership, sharing power and voice is how each community will develop its plans. The next power pair is belonging and creating cultures of belonging, safety, and care. Kinship is at the heart of this pillar. We use Melanie Schultz's Pocket Canvas classes to unlock the inner artist so that they can create visuals and images for their story maps using the computers in the pocket, their phones. When we talk about commitment, we're talking about commitment to rigorous, community-connected classroom instruction. And our way of showing that are the graduate profile story maps that will be created using the Next Ready system for support. And finally, trust is how we connect with powerful student and family engagement. So I invite you now for the last 5 minutes to consider Brave Spaces, the images and the music and the poem, as you'll see.